Greetings, Earthlings. I have another very important update from the Absurdium for you. So it looks like the ceasefire proposal is going to die on Saturday. I think that's a given, as Trump has said that he wants all of the hostages back, not just hostages in stages. And we know that Netanyahu is not giving his negotiation team in Doha the green light to sign off on anything about the next stage, drawing the ire of the families. And now there are growing protests in Tel Aviv over Netanyahu's modus operandi yet again. But the news that I just heard from ex-US Ambassador Chaz Freeman has sent a cold shiver down my spine. And I had to go and check that he was correct. And he is. This is on a website which is called Action on Armed Violence. And they are reporting that the US has just signed off on delivering 11 mother of all bombs to Israel. Now, for anybody who's not familiar with weapons and ordnance systems and how they're deployed, you probably won't be familiar with this one at all. But it's an 11-ton bomb. And it's deployed out of the back of a C-130, which is a transport airframe. So the only way that you can deploy this is over airspaces that you have full control over, because it's literally dropped out the back of the C-130. These are designed to destroy heavily fortified bunkers. So if my fear here is that they're going to try and destroy the tunnel system in Gaza. They're just going to completely flatten it with these things, because they can't use them against Iran, because the C-130s wouldn't get close enough to anywhere. They'd be shot down. You can't deploy these at range like a hypersonic missile. It's literally dropped out the back of a cargo plane with parachutes on it. So it's a complete dumb bomb. There's no this isn't like a JDAM. Let me just read a little bit of this article, because this is frankly fucking terrifying. The decision by the United States to sell its most powerful non-nuclear bomb, the GBU-43B, massive ordnance air blast, MOAB, also known as the mother of all bombs, to Israel marks a dangerous escalation in the militarization of an already volatile region. Action on Armed Violence unequivocally condemned this move, warning that it sets a deeply troubling precedent for the use of indiscriminate and devastating weaponry in one of the most fragile geopolitical landscapes in the world. Reports indicate that the Trump administration has approved the sale of these 11-ton bombs capable of leveling vast areas and destroying underground bunkers as part of a wider strategy to bolster Israeli military capabilities. The timing of this sale, at a moment of heightened tensions with Iran, raises grave concerns about the risk of further escalation and potential preemptive strikes against Iranian nuclear facilities. Now, I would disagree with that last bit, just because of how they're deployed. They're not going to use this against Iran. They would be more likely to use B-2 bombers and drop tactical nukes, quite frankly. Sorry, I play a simulator called DCS, it's Digital Combat Simulator. They wouldn't get anywhere near Iran with a C-130. It wouldn't even make it past the first wave of S-300s. But you could use this over an airspace that you have full control over. That's Palestine. That's the Gaza Strip. It could also be southern Lebanon. I really, really hope that I'm wrong and that this is never deployed, because if this is deployed, all hell will break loose, and this might be what Trump is referring to.